Now, I first got introduced to Notion in 2020. I worked at one company, and then I started working at another company, a much smaller company. And that smaller company used Notion. They used it for a knowledge base, they used it for a bit of project management. And I also ended up using it for a company hosted podcast. Now, Notion is really cool because it can accommodate just about any type of content. And as you'll soon see, the content is laid out in a visual and intuitive way, so that people can easily find what they are looking for. All right, so this is a page in Notion. When you start, it's going to have a bunch of these things in private here. These are little templates that they have, except this page here. This is just a general checklist that shows you how to do things. Now, imagine a page like this is just your typical Word document, right? If you wanted to type, you could just say, hello world. Great. Cool. Excellent. Let's get a little experimental. Right here on the screen, it says type slash for commands. So I type a slash and you've got text. You could embed a subpage here. You could add a to-do list, a heading, like various heading sizes, a table if you wanted to, a bulleted list. So you have a lot of options for different types of things that you could insert into your page. And one of the really cool things about Notion is that you could actually insert just a whole other web page into this page pretty easily as like an embedded URL from a website. So it's like if you were trying to show information from multiple sources really easily, this would do that for you. All right, so let's do an image. So slash image, there we go. I'm just gonna upload a file. I hope you can't see my personal details. Oh, please don't show the internet my personal information. Oh, I feel so vulnerable and exposed. Oh, and here we are. The image is here. If you want to left justify it, you could. You can move it to the right. Yeah, so the image is here. You can give a little caption or no caption, whatever you want, no pressure. You know, you're not really forced to do that. So really great, really simple stuff. The next thing is highlight the text. Okay, so cool. You want to make your words look a little bit different. We can play around with it. It's not a link. Or you could link it to another page in the document here. You have all the options, so you can make it look all codey. You could just make it a bulleted list. Make it a toggle heading, and then put all the details below it. You know, that's a really cool one. Toggle lists are one of my favorites. So we saw some of the options. And another really cool thing is that every line on Notion is draggable. So if you move to the front of any line, you can just click it and you can move anything wherever you want on, well, not wherever you want, but like within the confines of the page. You can stack things on top of each other and move them. You could also add a second column or a third column that way. I don't know what the column limit is. I didn't learn that in Notion University. So maybe somebody who went to Notion University could let us know if there was a vertical column limit. But also, it's a free to use. This is free to use. So, you know, you could just get Notion and start using it for this. Well, maybe not this, but the things that you might want to use it for in the future. So, okay, cool. We did the dragging. All right. Click the plus new page at the bottom of your sidebar to add a new page. Perfect. New page. Do we see that we have a new page? This is our newest page. Now, every time you create a page in Notion, you could, of course, just go ahead and start writing text. But one of my favorite things to do is use a template to build whatever it is that I want to build. So if you open up the Notion templates here, and they've got it categorized by different roles, different areas of a company, personal. So let's start with something like a simple notebook. Use this template. Every time you use a template, you should know that the instructions on how to use it are literally just on the page right here. So it's a place for all your notes throughout the day. Click the list view to view separate notebooks. So you've got personal, and then you've got like a to-do list for work. So, you know, we've got some sorting on the right side of the page here. You can customize your own tags so that it fits what your needs are. Invite friends to see who added what at a glance. Okay, cool. So we've got our notebook view, and we've got lists, which shows you the two notebooks, but then you've got the work notes and then the home notes. Now, the notes are set up on a grid here, which is fine, and that's just because that is how this view is set up. If you wanted to view it differently, you could change it from a gallery to a list, to a table, to a board, to a timeline, but we'll keep it to gallery for now. Cool. You can get Notion on your phone, you can get it on your computer, you can have it in your browser. It's really cool, and the accessibility of having it on mobile means you can just make it your main notes app that you use for everything. Yeah, so just do that.